Legend of Total War here with part 11 of my Europa Universalis 4 Let's Play campaign as France. Alright, previously, oh man, lots of shit happens in every episode. Well, sort of, not much time passes, but lots of shit happens. You know, Pope's fighting Milan, Austria fighting Venice, I'm trying to get whatever I can, and a small coalition has started against us. I've been looking at the situation. We've got two conquistadors out here exploring territory, looking for the lost cities of gold, and there's these two guys over here. They're on the coast. Well, this one here is, so I might be able to fabricate claims on him when the time comes. Not anytime soon. I'm not going to bother with that right now, because another thing to look for is how many allies they've got. Like, individually they're easy to deal with, but when they've got loads and loads of allies, it's a problem. Yeah, he's got quite a few allies. Just leave him be. Just for now. Once our colonies over here are much bigger, we'll be able to smash them with absolute ease. Alright. I'll also... We're going to start our war over here soon, but I'll start building a spy network in Scotland. No, hang on. Let me just think. Just trying to think what to do. How to go about this. Yeah, actually, I'm going to start building the spy network. Yeah, in Scotland. Because we'll take all the claims, and then we'll accumulate a bunch of spy network, and then utilize it. That's all I can think of doing. Okay, let's move on. Oh, look, they all just leave the coalition anyway. Scotland just left. I'm going to hire a general for this as well, because I've got a good amount of military power. He's pretty good. 2-star general, I'm happy with that. You come up over here. Ah, good, this colony here is done, and that's extended our colonial range by like... Well, if you think about it from here, the distance from here to there is about that range. Well, if you include this as well, it's more like this. Well, even more than that, I don't know. Now we can come down here. This is why we need to explore the stuff. Where can we put it? Okay. That's the closest. This one here is the closest one. What we're trying to get down to is the Mesoamerican, like the Aztec guys down here, because conquering them nice and early is very profitable. Yeah, we'll start a colony there. Now, once we've got 5 of these in a particular, I mean, most of you guys already know this, but once we've got 5 in an area, it turns into a colony and starts paying tariffs, and I don't have to maintain it or anything like that. Alright, now you come over here. Should probably also turn on my forts. I guess they want to go fight their rebels. I'm fine with that. Oh, just come over here. And let's start paying our troops because we're about to go to war. Come over here. Okay, the rest of them will stay here, dealing with whatever decides to come out this way. You just play silly buggers with them. Let Bavaria, sorry, let Bohemia deal with it on their own. What's going on there? Oh, okay, so if Sligo takes that... I'm inclined to let them... Kind of see what happens. You come over here. I want to reorganize my ships a bit. I'll lead you out here, making sure that Scotland doesn't show up here. Okay, I want to take the early Carracks out. These guys could use a bit of a break. And there's a cog there. We'll take the cog, move it over here. So the Breton separatists are not really a big deal. Got a it's not tiny, but we've got some war exhaustion. There we go. So we've already had a claim on there. Alright, now we start transferring claims into Ormond so they can deal with it, so I don't have to deal with overextension. But we'll need something to be able to press a claim here. So I'll keep Sligo for myself. We could actually vassalize them. I really want to try and keep the number of vassals I have to a minimum. I'd rather have a couple of big ones than lots of tiny little ones. Alright, so what am I doing? Look to this, go to Ormond. Give them, yep, this one. And Donegal. Cool. Alright, come up to here so that we can just smash him straight away. He's moving around. Okay, fuck it, let's just go. Declare war, take Donegal. We need to make sure we do it for them. Because if we do it the other way around, these territories here will cost us diplomatic points to take, whereas this way it won't cost us anything. Looks like we might still catch him. We don't need both armies to do that. Yep, you come up here, go straight to there. Just wait there, I've got to think about what to do. Not going to be exploring out in the sea for a while. We need to extend our colonial range first. So I just can't. The first explorer that we got barely did anything for us. He just didn't last very long at all. He's trying to be slippery. Okay, here we got Scottish forces coming in. Alright, yeah, don't worry too much about taking the fort right away. Let's see if we can wreck their army. Can't go that way. Thing's looking a piece of crap. If we move into the fort from this direction here, we should be able to block it off. Good, we stack wiped them. Come over here, sort that out. Shit, he's fucking past me again. They've been real fucking slippery, these Scots. Oh, look at this. there's not really much here that I would want now. I'm gonna go with that. No sign of any enemies there. Trying to organize these guys, trying to catch up while also these guys here aren't going to stop. Just wait there for the reinforcements. You sometimes got to wait for them to just stand still. If you just play chasey, you'll never fucking catch them. Let them get invested into a siege. Okay, you come over here. We've got you. If you head down this way, there's no escape. I'm hoping for stack wipe. I see what you're trying to do there. Push him in this direction. You just get him into combat, so he doesn't go anywhere. He's fucking stuck. We got him. Alright, they brought some forces over here. Just leave it for the time being. You got nowhere left to go, and I've got my full strength here. I fucking outmaneuvered you, you bitch. Let's just hope you don't slip past me after we beat you. Nice. Look at those stats. Come on, give us a stack wipe on him. Oh yes. I've been chasing him for a while. Got him. That was good. 13,000 of their men dead just for nothing. So Bavaria, I keep saying Bavaria, Bohemia seems to be doing pretty well. I'm a little bit concerned that Bohemia is getting too strong. I've racked up quite a lot of what's this? I've racked up quite a lot of favor with them, so it might be a good idea to actually increase our trust with them. It'll increase their chances of actually joining distant wars. Unfortunately, we can't get past here without, actually dropping them off. Which we could do. Oh look, the Scottish have arrived. And their stack wiped. Ormont, but I'm not too concerned about that. Why don't we send half of our guys here to go chase them? He's already almost won. Yeah, I'll take the diplomatic stuff. Yeah, whatever. Crushed him. We stole... No, I already had those galleys. Next stop. Come over here, help us finish that off. They're putting themselves in another situation where they're just going to get themselves stuck. I need my general to be in command of that if we want to win it. Oh, that's minus 35. I thought it was at 45. Shit. He may have outmaneuvered me there. No, I can't use him. Good, stack wipe. Good, they can move on to the capital and various other settlements now. Oh, hang on. Watch out. Well, that war there's pretty much over after that. Alright, so let's fabricate some claims. How about... Doesn't really matter where. How about Gwynedd? Hang on a sec. Yeah, we'll go Gwynedd. Oh, fuck me, I'm trying to think. No, actually, I'll go over this side a bit more. Cambridge. I have already done that. I have. Okay. Well, then I'll go Essex. Why not? Cool. So if we win the war right now, we've already got a claim that we can press down on Scotland. Let's just try and retake these places as quickly as possible, while not actually engaging with them. If my general is here, I'd engage with them, because we're just... Luck could go badly for it, and we don't have that much manpower reserve. Ah, damn it, we came around the wrong way there. Oh, you want to play it this way, do you? Gotcha, bitch. Stack wipe. Prestige is already at 100, so allow it to stay. Extra morale for the army doesn't hurt. Now, so we probably don't need all of the... hang on. Cool. We don't need all of their settlements. Just enough so that we can justify getting these. Hang on. Could you send just a small detachment of units back here to capture this? And various other ones out this way. Thing is, while he's sitting out here, he's taking attrition, and it doesn't take attrition for me to take these back. And Bohemia is winning. Yeah, don't let them get any more troops. They've had enough of this. They've had enough silly buggers for one war. God, they're back over here. How'd they get that guy over there? Ah, they're recruiting new units. The Pope condemns slavery, global tariffs -5 until 1509. Tariffs aren't going to be a big deal anyway. Papal State opinion. The Papal State follows the Pope's decree. Refuse and continue slavery of these people. No, we'll go with accept it, because I could use that extra 5 papal influence. And like we don't even have tariffs right now. It's not even on the thing. It's only for 10 years. We will eventually have tariffs, and it'll be loads, but not for a while. So there's literally no ramifications for that at the moment. Where are these fuckers even coming from? Taking their capital. We've just had the Protestant Reformation thing happen. Alright, where did it happen? It's happened over here. Usually happens in Germany. Doesn't always, but sometimes. I will eventually convert to Protestantism, but I would like to get one more beatified local saint. Get myself some more stability. The religion in Beyond changes to Protestant. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to convert that. Because we're going to convert to Protestantism, so I'm going to leave it be. We've got about, I don't know, let's see. We've still got a fair bit to go with it. I need to improve relations with them as much as possible. That'd be worth 5% extra. Where are they getting these fucking troops from? Okay, look, this war is over, alright. Jeez. Yeah, let me just get this guy back. Quick. Oh, fuck. We should still be able to ask for it, right? Yeah. No, oh god damn it, because I got to give this to them. I have to switch it over to control. Alright, so what do we get? Gained 4 favors? Cool. Also, in a few years, we'll be able to send the clergy back to the Pope and get more papal favour. That's only a few years away. Huh, Norway owns that. How about that? Alright, we're done here now. So we got to switch this over to Ormond. Same with this one. Oops. Switch it over to Ormond. There we go. All 5 of them. Any aggressive expansion penalties with people we don't want? There's people in there, but no one that's going to kick up too much of a shitstorm for us. I'll take some money, please, and you'll pay... Hang on. You'll annul your treaty with Scotland from here on out. Yeah. Alright, good. What? This is supposed to be handed over to Northumbria. Northumberland, I mean. Oh, it's because the English have... They must have converted the culture. Alright, it goes over to whose culture it belongs to. Alright. That means we can't resurrect them. Not this, but no, not by this means anyway. Fair enough. Because the thing is, with these guys here, that's Catalan, as opposed to Aragonese. It's all Catalan. Speaking of the Catalans, why don't we promote them as a culture? Because we'll be able to, if we have a look at what the penalties are. So from non-accepted culture, we have a reduction in 33% to taxes. Production by, doesn't drop that at all. Manpower is reduced by 33%. Alright. Do we need any diplomatic power right now? No, we're 6 years ahead of schedule, and we finished all of these. Alright, there you go. You're promoted. Okay, well the war's over. Both wars are over. Pick everyone up from there, and what are we doing next? All right, we've got this to do now. Time for you to get some claims, bitch. Okay. I'd like West March for one thing. West March, yep. Then we give that claim over to Ormond. Fabricate another claim on there. Just gotta be careful not to double up, because I can put claims on it for both of us. That's not going to do us any good. So, grant the core for there. Good. So that way it only costs us 20. It just makes it a lot quicker to process cores, claims that way. I could do one for Gwynedd for them as well, but I don't think I'll bother with it for England. Alright, so we've got a peace treaty with them until when? June 1514, yeah. 15 years. 15-year peace treaty. Now, if we were to declare war on them, you know, with a little bit of extra trust, they might actually accept it. So what's going on with our diplomatic reputation? Okay, we've got a little bit of a loss due to overextension. Legitimacy isn't really helping. And annex subjects. How long is that going to last for? That felt like that was a while ago. There it is. Until 1st of May 1501. That's not that far away. That'll give us 3 extra. Also, if we have a look at Bohemia, No, what am I doing? We've got 40 favors. If we increase trust with them, it'll increase the chances of them accepting. And they're a pretty good ally, I think. So I'll accept that. Let's increase their trust. Look, I very rarely need to call them in as an ally. And I don't even think I would want to call them in against Castile. I'm just curious to know if I could. So, if I did that now... Oh, if all they need to do is lose one war exhaustion and I could call them in. Alright, so the Pope... he doesn't have much trust in me because of what I did. But I've got so many favors with him that I could resolve this. Alright. Again, I'm just checking. Yeah, see, they actually like them, so they won't do it. Not even for all those favors. It's growing pretty quickly. I mean, they just set that up. What's our aggressive expansion in Castile? Oh, fuck me. Portugal is just about gone. Portuguese Guinea. So they're bankrupt. Kind of makes me want to send someone over there to colonize here. So we can get Casus Bellis on them and just go and conquer them. Can't currently fabricate claims. Because we do need to make our way down here. Now, out of curiosity, could we? It says we've got no colonists to send. If we look at colonial range, it says here the effective distance is 384. It seems about the same range, I suppose. But then again, it would come from, like, here. Wouldn't it? Let me just check. It doesn't say where it's coming from. From Valence, which I guess that's over here. Yeah, that's where it's coming from. Fair enough. How strong is Castile at the moment? So Castile has 24,000 men with 31,000 reserves. Their allies are the Knights of the Palatinate and Flanders. So if we have a look at Flanders and we declare war on them, we can get an idea of how in debt they are. It's only 166, so they were able to beat Portugal pretty damn easily. I might actually want to call them in against them, just so I don't have to lose so much manpower. Although last time we totally fucking wrecked them. Target of the coalition of the Knights, Genoa, Aquilonio, Trebizond, and Circassia, whatever. Can't pronounce everything. So counter-espionage is slowing us down. I don't really have anything else to do. Oh shit, taking attrition here. Get him off there, or else he's got a good chance of dying. What's our aggressive expansion in both Castile? So that one is 34. And over here, 49. Oh man, we only just dodged it. That being said, they've got a truce with us. They can't join a coalition. That kind of means for the next 10 years, we really can't be joining any wars. For big gains. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's... Oh, whoa, don't break it. Wait, they won't accept it because they got too many diplomatic relations. But you fool, you're already in a diplomatic relation with you fucking moron. They're the ones who got the royal ties with. No, I don't know if I want to keep it with Venice. And yeah, we're kind of thinking with them. Abandon personal union. No, I definitely don't want to do that. So integrate. Speaking of which, oh, we should also lower our costs while we're not doing anything. Stand there. Because I'm not making a whole lot of cash at the moment. Gotta wonder what's going on with it. Fort maintenance. I've got 7 forts, so that's, costing us a fair bit. Maybe even eliminating one or two of these forts. I don't think I need this one anymore. It's a good way to save money. Advisor maintenance is reasonably high. State maintenance, army maintenance, colonial maintenance. Yeah, that usually costs a fair bit. Got to put in a fair bit of money to start making cash later down the track. And how are my explorers out here doing? Where'd he go? There's one. Where's the other one? Oh, there he is, right there. I hope he's not like exploring this and then coming over here and exploring that, because that's fucking annoying. Just stay close and just finish it off. We don't have a truce with Burgundy. They're allied to the Isles and Switzerland. And I've got a fair few claims on them, but we've also got way too much aggressive expansion, so maybe we'll declare war on them next, just not yet. We'll have to take these back fairly soon, or else Naples will lose it. Birth of colonialism. Oh, look, it happened in my ports. I would actually say that's pretty damn likely to happen because these guys didn't go exploring, which is amazing for us, and Portugal's been beaten as shit. Has to show up somewhere. So we gain 100 administration, 100 diplomatic, 100 military, 20 prestige, which I didn't need. Major colonial port. So it happened in Roussillon. Where's that? Decent place. I would have preferred it smack... It hasn't been a port, but I would have preferred it probably about here. But it having embraced it straight away means it's going to be much quicker for us to embrace colonialism. So we need to get this stuff going right away. Good, that'll help it spread back quite a bit. We also need to press another claim on them, but we've got 15 years, so there's no rush. leave it. Because as I said, we will be converting there eventually. So nobility estate modifier recruited conquistador has expired. Good. Let's see here. Look at the wrong thing. Hang on, let me see that again. Once we become an empire, isn't it part of the same group? That's part of Iberian. It's part of the French group. Yeah, so that'll free up a lot of promoted cultures for later. Although I think we're getting fairly close to empire. What am I doing again? Oh, that's right. This is over here. So they've at 59%. We need to give them back some of their estates, so we can start fixing the loyalty issues. This is a problem that had pretty big ramifications, but you know, we did get some pretty hefty rewards out from them. And if you just sit there and do nothing with them and just leave them in the positive, sure, you get the bonuses, you know, the passive bonuses, but the rewards you get from pulling, you know, their influence, it's very good. So we just need to get their percentage of land held above 15. Only just above 15. There we go, that's 15.3. And they're only at 67.9 with that. At 67.9 influence. Good. And now their loyalty will start heading back towards 50. It's gonna be a while before. Let's see, we need 30 loyalty, I think, to do this. They've only got 5 years. Do what they gotta do. The game giveth, the game taketh. We just got 100 of all the powers, but it's taken away 50 of this. Sometimes you lose administration power. Damn, we did pretty well with this, but the Age of Discovery will be over soon. And a little under 10 years. And then the next one begins, the Age of Reformation, where all of this stuff fucking sucks. And we can only ever have one golden era. That's happening right now. So we're actually able to fabricate a claim on them now. Do they have any allies? Allied with Burgundy. Probably, I won't worry about that right now. Ooh, Austria's fallen to pieces. Here was nothing important. National manpower modifier. Yeah, if we can get the manpower to come in a bit faster, that would be good. I don't want to spend too many points into this because money's a bit tight at the moment. Eventually I'll be going for like +4, +5, but right now, that's fine. Like, I like this heir. I think what I'll do is when he's close to coming of age, I'm going to put him as a military commander, and if he ends up dying, I mean, it sucks to lose stability, but this is a better king. So now we just sort of relax a bit because too much aggressive expansion could take this. Tensions between noble and clergy. Oh, god damn it. Fucking none of this is good. So, Jesus lived among beggars and fishermen, why don't you? People sent you... Okay. Clergy loses 10 loyalty. Or, surely we do not wish to anger his holiness. 17 noble regiments will rise up somewhere. That's not a big deal, we can handle that. Nobility estate loses 10 loyalty. I've been trying so hard to bloody increase their loyalty. And there's nothing we can fucking do about it. Especially when events like this derail us. Oh well. Where is this? Finisterre. Alright, get over there. He'll sort him out. Even at half morale, he'll sort him out. Didn't want to lose that relation with the Pope. And then make him go back home for the time being. Cool. So that just cost us 10 loyalty and about, 3,500 men. So several months worth of manpower. So the next fabrication that we make here will be the last one, for the time being. Start building the spy network on them. Yeah, so the colonists made a big difference there, it seems. Still no sign of any golden city. Right, time to fabricate a claim. So we've done these two here. Next one for you will be Argyle. Hang on, I need to make sure they own stuff in the same port. So yeah, he owns one there, so he's able to take all of this. That's not a problem. There you go. So I'll make him nice and big so we can colonize. When we do merge him, it doesn't use up lots of diplomats. I think it doesn't really make any difference if it's lots of little vassals or one big one, does it? It's all the same in the end. So it's just pretty chill at the moment now, in a time of peace, as our aggressive expansion goes down. Looks like we've discovered all the provinces in this general area here. That's it. Make your way down here. Do you know what's down here? Fucking Aztecs. There's got to be a city of gold down there. Missed this, but that's okay. Actually, it looks like there's someone there. That's in a different colonial zone, though. Sort of want to do this one. Are you fucking kidding me? No. No, 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 no. That is so fucking inefficient. No, that is ridiculously inefficient, you dipshit. This is Terra Incognita. Don't be so goddamn inefficient. I think they need to fix the AI on that. Because that's really inefficient. Just pick the closest region. Unless you're actually on the hunt for something. Which I know they're not. Left him behind up here. Where did I put my ships? Oh, that's in here. I didn't mean to merge all them. Let's have them protect the trade in the English Channel. I don't think we're going to war out there for a little while. Could speed up time, but I don't want to miss anything. I do feel comfortable in 2 times speed. I've had you know, 1 or 2 people say things like, you got to play at 3 times speed if you want to do Let's Plays. I'm just like, why? You miss so much stuff when you play on 3 times speed. Ah, fuck it. We got plenty of claims in England. When is that? 1505. It's 2 ahead of schedule. Just leave it. So yeah, I just want to hit this once, and then we're ditching Catholicism. Doesn't look like Austria gained any territory, so maybe Venice ended up winning. But they didn't gain any territory either. Though we should check to see how strong they are. Allied with... They're no longer allied with Hungary, so that's good. We'll check Florence. Okay, so if we were to declare war on them, Austria is 1,000 in debt. Good. They've been in debt a lot in this campaign, and I've tried to make sure I've been behind that. So they're actually at war with someone, with Poland, but they didn't drag me into it. Yeah, I definitely need to take a bloody fucking sleep after this episode. I am bushed. I will build it in London. Wait, hang on. Because eventually we're going to turn the English culture out, I think. Oh, good stuff, motherfuckers. Give me that shit. Oh. Gotta remember that I gave him a manual order. Okay, there you go. Can we start fabricating... What are we doing? Can we start fabricating claims on them? We can. Okay. Now we're talking. Because we don't need to colonize this area, we conquer it. Just give me a moment while I think about how to go about it. Because yeah, I can only take the ones that are on the coast. At least at this stage here. How many enemies do they have? I just gotta be careful because it's very easy to get overextension on this. It doesn't matter how many allies they've got, but easily crush them. We only need one claim as well. Okay, if we're going to do this, leave Europe to their devices for the time being. A 20 stack army should be sufficient. Off to the New World you go. Our explorer has sent us gems he claims to have found in Midwakaton or whatever. White and glittering he believes to be diamonds, but our learned scholars tell us that they are common quartz instead. Far from the source of wealth, they have become a source of ridicule. Oh well. This is what I have to say about that. Okay. Allied with Miztec. Portuguese separatists. Nice. Now, of course, we've taken a lot of troops away from Europe. That's going to limit our European wars while we're out here fighting. And all that means is that if we want to keep this aggressive expansion going, we need to pick enemies that are too weak really to fight back in any meaningful sense. So Burgundy would actually be a pretty good choice. They're fucking weak. Okay then. Okay, that's good. Glad that's finally gone. Can we finally fix this problem? Alright, I think I can. We've got 19% to work with here. That's the capital. At least when they become Protestant, they don't demand so much. Oh, it's so territorial cool. There we go. Okay, hang on. I gotta look into this again. So they'll lose loyalty and influence. Right. Otherwise they'll gain influence for 15 years. I'd say we should make them lose loyalty because honestly, these guys here, I probably should have been revoking some of their things away from them first. That'll bring them down to 35, so we lose our trade efficiency. So before this happens then, we should probably invest some of our military power, because it's going to go to waste otherwise. This being as far ahead of schedule as it is, I think we can justify increasing taxes as well, because that's probably going to go to waste. I want to get them to 60. Once they hit 60, we move on to a different province. $60 development cost, that is. Okay. So with that, that's all done. And they've got some pretty good manpower modifiers there now as well. I think this region here needs a barracks. Yeah, because it doesn't have one. It also doesn't have as much manpower as the others. More tax income. So maybe it doesn't need a barracks. Okay. Then, look, we do that now. And then we take it off this and put them on increased manpower. Additional 25%. Actually pretty significant cost there. Well, I do need the manpower, so that's fine. The next one we'll do is over here. Well, actually, they're not... How close are we to becoming an empire? Reasonably close. We've got to conquer a few more settlements, though. Also, we're at an hour, so I think we'll end the episode here. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 12 is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.